Does the paranormal truly exist? Are demonic possessions more than just figments of our imagination? These are questions that have puzzled humanity for centuries. The very nature of the unknown, the unseen, and the unexplained sends a chill down our spines, compelling us to seek answers. Among the countless tales of the paranormal, one case stands out like a beacon, casting a long, dark shadow over the annals of unexplained phenomena. The case of Anneliese Michel. Born in Germany in the early 50s, her life was a tragic tapestry woven with threads of mystery, suffering, and the deeply unsettling suggestion of demonic possession. Anneliese's story is one that has sparked fiery debates and controversies. It's a narrative that sways on a delicate balance between faith and science, the spiritual and the psychological, blurring the lines between the realms of the living and the supernatural. Dive with us into the eerie and unsettling story of Anneliese Michel. Anneliese Michel, a young German woman born in 1952, led a life that was anything but ordinary. Enveloped in an eerie shroud of mystery and tragedy, her story is one that continues to captivate and unsettle. As a teenager, Anneliese's life took a chilling turn. Seizures began to ravage her body, and her behavior grew increasingly erratic. She found herself caught in a terrifying dance between reality and something far darker. Despite the desperate attempts of doctors to intervene, her condition only spiraled further into disarray, manifesting in a profound state of physical and psychological distress. Her actions became alarming, characterized by a disturbing blend of self-harm, aggression, and speaking in tongues. This was no ordinary teenage rebellion. This was something else, something that defied explanation. Her devout Catholic family watched in helpless horror as their daughter descended further into this inexplicable abyss. They became convinced that the chaos consuming Anneliese was more than just a medical condition. They believed their daughter was possessed by demons. And so, they turned to the only place they thought could provide salvation: the Catholic Church. Over several months in 1975, Father Arnold Renz and Pastor Ernst Alt performed a series of grueling exorcism rituals on Anneliese, who allegedly exhibited superhuman strength and spoke in multiple voices. Yet despite numerous exorcisms, Anneliese's condition continued to worsen. The darkness refused to release its grip, setting the stage for a tragic end that would send shockwaves through the world. Tragically, on July 1, 1976, Anneliese Michel succumbed to her deteriorating health, dying at the tender age of 23. The cause of her loss of life was malnutrition and dehydration, but the shockwaves from her passing extended far beyond the confines of her frail body. Her loss of life was not the end of the story, but instead marked the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter that would be written in courtrooms and headlines. The two priests involved in the exorcisms, Father Arnold Renz and Pastor Ernst Alt, along with Anneliese's parents, found themselves on trial, charged with negligent homicide. The trial that ensued was a spectacle of clashing worldviews that captured international attention. On one side, the defense argued that Anneliese's loss of life was the result of demonic possession, a battle fought on spiritual grounds well beyond the reach of mundane medicine. On the other, the prosecution contended that she was a victim not of demons but of medical neglect, a young woman failed by those who should have sought proper care her. The court ultimately found the defendants guilty of manslaughter. They received a sentence of 6 months in jail, suspended, and a 3-year probation period. Yet, this verdict, delivered amidst such heated debate, settled little. The court's verdict did little to quell the debate surrounding the case of Anneliese Michel. To this day, her story continues to stir controversy, serving as a chilling reminder of the complexities of faith, mental health, and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. The script does not contain the word death, so no replacement can be made.